Clear, accurate, to the point. Live from our studio in downtown Macon, you're watching 41 NBC News Daybreak.
Welcome back. Baseball postseason is right around the corner, and this morning we want to bring in a guy who knows all about it. I spoke with David Cohn on the pennant races and ways to help the American Red Cross bring relief to those in need. He is joined by Dr. Brian Halpern, former Major League Baseball physician. Good morning, David. How are you?
Doing great. Thanks for having us on.
Good, good. Tell us about Speed Up Your Relief.
Well, it's a season-long campaign that the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin and Major League Baseball and also the American Red Cross have teamed up on. It's a great campaign all season long. They've already raised over $100,000 for pitches that have been thrown 95 miles an hour by Major League pitchers in the strike zone. This particular week, we're stepping it up a notch. From the week through the 14th through the 20th, Major League pitchers can throw 100 miles an hour, and if we get a total of 30 fastballs, 100 miles an hour in the strike zone, then the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin are going to donate $1 million to the American Red Cross, a fantastic disaster relief organization.
Wow, and how did this come about?
Well, it's part of a season-long campaign. You know, the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin have a new product, their Advanced Aspirin, which Dr. Halpern, who's with me, can talk about a little bit more. But they've been great partners with Major League Baseball and the American Red Cross. You can go to speedupyourrelief.com and get involved right now. Any fans that want to donate right now, for every dollar you donate, the makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin are going to donate $2 for your dollar that you donate, up to $50,000. It's a great and fantastic partnership. Major League Baseball, Bayer, and the American Red Cross.
All right, baseball is right around the corner. Tell us, who do you think could possibly take it all this year?
Well, I tell you what, on the National League side, the Philadelphia Phillies are pretty tough this year. Their pitching staff is hard to deny. The two guys at the top, Holliday and Lee, are two of the best in the game. A righty-lefty combo, devastating. On the American League side, I think the Yankees, if they can get their pitching to come through behind Sabathia, I think offensively they probably have the best offensive club they've had in years. A devastating combination of power and speed. They can steal bases, they can hit home runs. I think we might see a redo of 2009 in the World Series, maybe the Yankees and the Phillies once again.
Okay, and David, you have 5 World Series rings. What do you find different about today's game?
Well, I think the game continues to get more and more specialized. I think the bullpens continue to get better and better. You've got so many hard throwers in the bullpens nowadays. I think when I look at this speedupyourrelief.com campaign, I look at the relievers, the ones that can throw 100 miles an hour now. They're the ones that I'm going to be following during this week-long campaign. You know, and that's the thing that's really changed. Every major league team has got a specialized reliever, either a setup guy or a closer, that is a very much of a flamethrower, a high-velocity type guy, a strikeout type guy. I've seen that as probably the biggest change in the major leagues over the last 20, 30 years, is you've got more power relievers in the bullpen and more guys that can throw the ball 100 miles an hour.
Any advice how someone would probably practice before they go into this?
Well, I think, Dr. Halpern can probably speak to that a little better in terms of, what to do. The makers of Bayer Advanced Aspirin have a great product, and I know a little bit about pain being a pitcher. And, Doctor, I know you could probably talk about the product, too, as well.
Yeah, I mean, the product is about really fast pain relief, so you can return to your sport. Bayer Advanced Aspirin is good for that. It's a new model, and it's really effective. We want to be able to continue to work. We want to be able to continue to play. We want to be functional, and it's all about that. It includes also the balance of stretching and strengthening and balancing up the sports you do, and really that's where we're at the point.
All right. Anything else you would like to add?
Well, we'd just like to push forward that all this is about the American Red Cross. All this is about disaster relief. Bayer Advanced Aspirin has teamed up with Major League Baseball, as you've heard, as David has said, and we want to stimulate both the fans and the weekend warriors and the professional pitchers to really step up to the plate and help us get this money by throwing these great 30 pitches in the strike zone over 100 miles an hour or more.
All right. We want to thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
What a great interview and what a great cause for disaster relief. Now, speaking of baseball,